What's your best watch them dig their own grave moment? At my last job, we had a manager named Carla who was the self-appointed queen of workplace integrity. She wore blazers even on casual Fridays, had an ever-present clipboard, and loved reminding everyone about protocols. Every single day. On my first week, she stopped by my desk with a 6-page document titled Departmental Standards of Conduct that she claimed she had personally revised for clarity. Her welcome speech ended with, "I've worked very hard to build a culture of accountability. Some people don't last. I should have known." My first warning came by email 5 days later. Subject, improper email font usage. Apparently, using Calibri instead of Arial was unprofessional and confusing for external partners. The recipient? IT support. My laptop wasn't connecting to the printer. Over the next 6 months, Carla handed out formal warnings like candy. A 10-minute late clock in, my train broke down, got me a time management development plan. Someone got a written warning for microwaving fish in the break room. A junior analyst cried in the hallway after Carla publicly berated her for not using bullet points aligned to the corporate tone. But Carla was untouchable. She took 2-hour lunch breaks daily, loudly told her assistant to mark her present in team meetings she never attended, and regularly worked from home when she was actually posting Instagram stories from spa resorts. Then came the audit announcement, a routine internal check, the kind we usually pass in our sleep. Except this time, Carla panicked. She called a mandatory weekend preparation session, where she basically forced us to reformat documents and backdate reports. When someone questioned the legality of it, she said, "We're just fixing what should have been done right the first time." That weekend was my breaking point. What Carla didn't know was that I used to be an internal auditor at my previous job. I knew exactly what red flags looked like, and I saw an entire parade of them in that weekend's chaos. So, I started documenting. I saved every email Carla sent us instructing us to backdate files or change wording. I screenshot timestamps. I even recorded a Zoom call where she said, "No one needs to know these numbers are estimates. Just make it look clean." I compiled everything into a neat little folder, cross-referenced with our company's code of ethics, and emailed it directly, anonymously, to the audit team and our VP of compliance, who happened to be one of the few execs who didn't like Carla. Audit week came. Carla strutted around trying to act calm, but she looked like someone who hadn't slept in a month. On the third day, she got pulled into a meeting that lasted 3 hours. When she came out, she looked like she'd aged a decade. 2 days later, an email went out from HR. "We regret to inform you that Carla has resigned to pursue new opportunities." No goodbye party, no exit interview, no fanfare. Her name was scrubbed from the org chart by lunchtime. The cherry on top? A month after she left, the company rolled out a new policy based on recent audit learnings, a permanent rotating audit team to prevent management abuses of power. Every time I see a clipboard now, I smile a little.